According to MIT, every time you fire off a ChatGPT-style query, it can use up to 1 watt-hour of electricity. According to Sam Altman, he thinks it's closer to 0.34, which, to be honest, still works out the same as powering a small LED bulb for a couple of minutes. In its own right, not exactly apocalyptic, until you consider the scale. Now, ChatGPT alone has over 400 million users, and let's say each of them asks 10 questions a day. That's 1.36 gigawatt hours every single day. And without sounding like an irate Dr. Emmett Brown from Back to the Future, over the course of a year, you're looking at over half a terawatt, which is the same as powering 142,000 homes. And that's before we even talk about training these models, which, let's be honest, guzzle electricity in the gigawatts. The fact is, since late 2022, we've been in an arms race to build bigger, better, faster, and shinier AI. But behind the viral demos and the breathless headlines lies a quieter story. The electricity to run them, the water to cool them, and the hardware churn to upgrade them. And the scale is only accelerating. So here's the paradox. On one hand, AI is being hailed as the great problem solver of our age. It cures diseases, accelerates science, and ironically can tackle climate change. But the very act of building and running these systems is adding to the problems we're trying to solve. And I'm not saying it's single-handedly melting the ice caps. I mean, compared to aviation or heavy industry, its footprint is still relatively small. But the trajectory is what matters. The demand curve is pointing steeply upwards. And unlike the kettle, you can't just switch it off when the world decides it's had enough. This leaves us with a choice. Do we really want to spend this astonishing capability generating infinite variations of the same LinkedIn waffle? Or should we be pointing it at the problems that actually matter? And I'm not trying to sound preachy, but each and every day, every one of us get to decide the kind of AI ecosystems that we wish to build. And make no mistake, the opportunities are extraordinary, but only if we're honest about the costs, thoughtful about the trade-offs, and deliberate about where we direct this power. Just something to think about.